Today's topic is chromosomal theory of inheritance and sex determination. This theory was proposed by Sutton and Boveri. They work out on a movement of chromosome during meiosis cell division. They found that behavior of movement of chromosomes was parallel to the behavior of movement of genes as explained in Mendel's law. According to a Mendelian principle on the basis of law of segregation, Sutton and Boveri proposed chromosomal theory of inheritance. According to this theory, point number 1 is the chromosomes and genes are present in pair in diploid cells. Point number 2, homologous chromosomes separate during gamete formation or during meiosis. And point number 3 is that fertilization restores the chromosome number to diploid condition. After the theory given by Sutton and Boveri, a zoologist named Thomas Hunt Morgan and his colleagues conducted an experiment for verification of chromosomal theory in Drosophila melanogaster, commonly known as fruit fly. Now the question is why T.H. Morgan has selected fruit fly for his experiment. The reason behind this is, first reason is that fruit fly is suitable for genetic study as it may grow on simple synthetic medium in the laboratory. Second thing is that the life cycle of fruit fly is about 2 weeks, so we will get more generation in a very short time. And there is a very clear morphological differentiation in the male and female fly. And in a single mating, it produces a large number of progeny flies. And at last, a very important reason that it has only 4 pair chromosomes and can easily study under the low power of microscope. But before going to study about sex linkage inheritance in fruit fly in Morgan experiment, we have to know about what is sex determination. Children, in 1891, there was a scientist named Henking. He traced some specific structure that found in the nucleus during spermatogenesis in some insects. He observed that 50% of sperms have some specific structure, but 50% sperms have not. He has given the name of such a structure as a X body, which was later termed as X chromosome. So, on the basis of X body or X chromosome, the sex determination in animals is of 3 types. Number 1, XX and XO type found in grasshopper. Grasshopper is an insect. Female grasshopper have 4 pair or 24 chromosomes, but male have only 23 chromosomes, means all X with 1 X chromosome along with autosomes. But 50% sperms bear 1 X chromosome and 50% sperms do not bear any X chromosomes. When egg fertilized, if the egg is fertilized with sperms being X chromosome, progeny become female, while if egg fertilized with sperm having without X chromosome, it produces male progeny. Second type of sex determination is XX and XY type, mostly found in other insects and mammals. In such type, male and female both have same number of chromosomes. Male have 22 autosomes with 1 large X body and 1 small Y body chromosome, and the female have 22 autosomes with a pair of X chromosomes. In this type of sex determination, female are called homogamity and male are called heterogamity. Third type of sex determination is ZZ and ZW type, found in birds only. In this type of sex determination, females are heterogamity. Females are heterogamity, having the different types of sex chromosomes termed as Z and W, and male bird are homogamity, having two similar sex chromosome, that is called the ZZ type. Now again come to the topic that is experiment performed by T.H. Morgan on Drosophila. In his experiment, Morgan has taken what he has taken? Wild variety Drosophila with red eye, brown body and normal size wing. And mutated variety, one is the mutated variety developed by the process of mutation, Drosophila with white eye, yellow body with short wing. Actually, genes responsible for eye, body color and wing size are present on the X chromosome. In the first step, this is the first step, when red eye female crossed with white eye male, red eye female crossed with the white eye male, all progeny are red eye. All progeny are red eye in F1 generation. But when male and female of F1 generation is crossed together, all females were red eye, while 50% male were red eye and 50% male were found white eye in the F2 generation. Again, in his second step, Morgan has crossed yellow body, white eye mutant female to the brown body, red eye wild type male. In F1 generation, he got female are wild types, and after intercrossing their F1 progeny, the ratio of F2 generation is just the ratio of 9:3:1 in the ratio. After his experiment, Morgan concluded the gene inheritance together with the other gene. They are located on the same chromosomes, are called the link gene, and inheritance of two genes together, that is called the linkage. The linkage come to the point. The Morgan crossed yellow bodies, white eye mutants female, and he observed the ratio is 9:3:1. So after this experiment, he has formulated that the gene inheritance together with other gene, they are located on the same chromosomes and they are called the link gene and inheritance. And the cross A and cross B. Inheritance of two genes together is called the linkage, or we can say it is a physical association of genes. This picture shows the physical association of the genes, and on chromosomes which may be tightly linked or loosely linked. Sometimes it may be tightly linked and sometimes it may be loosely linked, and generation of non-parental gene recombination is called the recombination. The process of recombination is came to the notice. This recombination phenomena is responsible to create the new character. Only this recombination, which is the very important phenomena, that is responsible to create the new character in the progeny, and it occurs during the meiosis, cell division, while crossing over of the chromosomes. This is done in that time. So Morgan found that when genes are grouped on the same chromosomes, Some genes are very tightly linked and other are very loosely linked. So then recombination, the generation of non-parental gene recombination, which is responsible to create the new trait or new character. Now during the process of recombination, due to influence of certain internal or sometimes external factor, or sometimes due to loss or gain of DNA segment at the time of recombination, sudden variation may be occur on the phenotypic character. It may be due to single base pair of gene, or can say gene mutation, or we can say it is a point mutation, or change in pair of DNA is called the frame shift mutation. So there are three type of mutation occurs: gene mutation, point mutation and chromosomal mutations, or the pair of DNA is mutation is called the frame shift mutations. This mutation we will discuss in the next PPT, but mutation is very responsible for the recombination of the gene. So during the process of recombination, due to the influence of certain factors responsible for that, the genes will be mutated and the new characters or new recombination is formed. This is the conclusion.